Welcome to the GameChanger 00100 show. I'm your host, GameChanger. All right. So I'm finally glad that we're able to put this nuclear physicist thing to bed, that we're able to end the conversation on that indefinitely. Because to me, it just reeks of this whole Pookie Ray Ray educated lame conversation. And it's just a rehash of that. And I said it from the beginning. So this really is going to be a short stream, consisting largely of me saying I told everybody so. If you go back to my streams, I was saying that this dude is winning. He does not care. Stop caring on his behalf. Now, for those who don't know who I'm talking about with the nuclear physicist, so there's the Pineapple Show with Melanie Monaco. She basically has a show where she has a woman. Some of them pretty, some of them have pretty Instagram pictures. And it's very important to make that distinction. Some of them are pretty, others have pretty Instagram pictures. So, nevertheless, they get on and have a bunch of guys shoot their shot at these chicks. And one day, one of the guys, 27-year-old dude who was accepted in a nuclear, according to him, he was accepted into a nuclear physicist program with the United States Navy. So good on him. And he was explaining that. And he was rejected by the woman who, was doing the show. She was the, I want to say host, but she was the person that was doing the pineapple. She was the one who's determining who gets on and who gets in and who doesn't. So by the guest rather. So he was rejected by the guest, and that was that. The chat room started making fun of the situation, him or excuse me, her saying that how can you do that and blah blah blah. And then he gets on and defends her, saying, like, listen, she's right in what she's doing, not the rejection part, but like somebody was like nursing is a legitimate career. I guess they were comparing it to nuclear physicists, but basically he came up to defend her. And then he got shipped off on a submarine boat. Who knows? But he was gone, like most, members of the Navy are. He was gone. Apparently, he was gone for basic training for a little bit, and he did not know the uproar that he had caused in his absence. He didn't know that all this was going on because of something that he said slash did. So that should be the end of that. That should be the whole show. It's over. But everybody just kept talking and talking and talking. And I just kept saying, listen, it is not a big deal. Dude is winning. She does not have the last pussy in the universe. Let's be clear. Hers is not the last one. He will win in the end, no matter what. Stop worrying about him, because what it seems like you're doing, and this goes for the dudes who, in fact, somebody said something like that in my comment section. I'm gonna read that out later, but it's not as serious as you think it is. And what happens is it comes off as if you're projecting your your problems onto him. Like he got rejected for the same reason that I got rejected, and that's that. But he's not worried because he's not counting the rejections, he's counting the acceptance. And we're going to get into that in a little bit. So I'll give like a brief overview. Oh, and shout out to him, shout out to dude, because he actually was in my comment section, and he said that he's willing to do a video, but that's probably not going to happen now because he's done a lot of videos on it so far. So he's probably like jaded and don't have time for a little channel like mine. Like, he probably came back and seen and thought I was the only one that commented on it, but then he realized that no, it was a pretty big deal. So I just give an overview. So he comes back, and apparently he has a girlfriend, and he's had one for the past 2 years. And he wasn't even taking this seriously. Like this was just he lost the bet and he just went on the pineapple show for that because he lost the bet. He's like, okay, let me go to the pineapple show and let me hit on this chick and let me get pineappled. And then he just laughed at it with his Call of Duty friends and went back to playing Call of Duty. It was not a big deal. It's the rest of the world that was in an uproar on his behalf because at the end he's going to fuck his girlfriend. So wasn't a big deal. And I said this from the beginning. He's winning. Don't trip. Do not trip on his behalf. He is winning. Like educated, whatever you want to call him in his particular situation. Dudes like that don't just lose for the sake of not being a certain type. They don't. So let's not put that scenario into his life and then act accordingly. Let's not put him in a pigeonhole to where we say, oh, he's losing because he's this, and this on both sides. There's another side to this, and that's the side of the guys that want him to lose because they feel like winners if he does lose. Like he's a loser because he doesn't have the thing that I have in spite of the things that he does. Like what he does have is a bunch of women trying to get into his pants, take what's in his pants out of it and put it into them. That's what he does have. So let's not even play that game. Both sides, it does not matter. Okay, so somebody says something interesting. My understanding is this dude is all cap and not a nuclear physicist. Well, no, he's not. He was going into a nuclear physicist program and he changed to something else, but we're going to get into that too. See, it really doesn't matter what he's doing because he's winning. Listen, and this goes to the code thing that I talked to brothers about. Even if, and I think that is just like how he misinterpreted or misspoke about what his occupation is. Don't really care. You think that people aren't going to do that, like on all levels? You think people don't do stuff like that on all levels? If there is a guy right now who is the person that operate those little bitty trains at the zoo, the kids get on those little trains at the zoo, and he's the person that turns the lever and make the train goes, and then turns the lever again and make the train stops. You know what he calls himself when women ask, "What do you do for a living?" He says, "I'm an engineer," because he is an engineer in a very twisted way. So yes, I have no problems with somebody self-aggrandizing in order to gain sexual access. I really don't have much problem with most things that men do in order to gain most legal things that men do in order to gain sexual access. I truly don't. I truly don't. That's just what it is. Like, anyway, so whether it's cap or not, who cares because it worked. All right. So let me play this. Now, this is actually my first time seeing it. So when I seen that it happened, I was like, you know something? I could just watch it, or I could just watch it with you watch me. Yeah. So it's the same nuclear physics program that Kevin got into, but he went into pharmacy school. Listen, at the end of the day, it don't care. Like I am not. It's not mode one to me. It's whatever works. And apparently this worked for him. So, by the way, I call him nuclear physicist simply because Ramil was saying something about that. Listen, I call him nuclear physicist because I don't know his name. And that is the buzzword that people use to associate with him. But no, and also, I'm not going to out a dude, and trust, do not out me, and I'm not going to out another dude. If I see a dude lying to kick it with a chick, I am not going to do that. Listen, if you just so happen to be like a big dude, with muscles, you 275 pounds and 10% lean and shit like that, but that is just what you are. And then we go to an after party, like after a football game party, and bitches think that you play for the Raiders. And she said, "Ooh, do you play for the Raiders?" And he says, "Yes, yes, I do." I am not going to say, "No, he does not play for the Raiders. He works for the Raiders as security." I am not going to do that. I am not going to do that. I'm going to shut the fuck up and let him do his thing. Because that is the not hater in me.
That actively. But it is not. Oh my fucking god. Oh, what a fucking day this is. Hi, Liam. How's it been? You made me viral. That's fucking funny.
I did.
Okay, that is funny how he said you made me viral, telling the chick that, because typically I mean she gave you a virus, but yeah, you made me viral. That's funny.
You made me viral also.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
How are you?
Good. I'm doing.
I have to say she looks bigger here. And I'm not doing like a side-by-side comparison. It just maybe my eyes or something like that, maybe the lighting, maybe the angle or something like that. But she looks a little bigger here. And sometimes they're just closer to the camera and more zoomed in. Just a thought, just something that went into my head now. She looks a little bigger.
Really good. Like I said, just got out of basic. Right now, since I'm studying to go into being an officer, I'm just working at a pharmacy. I think I'm about to get an operations manager position, but that's whatever. Don't want to bore you with any details, Leah. So.
Crying. No, that's what's up. I think I heard a little bit of like what you were saying, but I kind of missed the first half of it. But I'll let you keep talking. You finish and then I'll go.
Okay, sure. Any other questions?
Who, me?
Mel, no, you just got here. How are you gonna have more questions? You didn't ask one question.
Damn. I was thinking that, but that was a little cold. That was a bit of a shot. That was a stupid question, bitch. I mean, he said it in the most polite way possible, but it's like, listen, I'm obviously talking to Melody because I said any more questions, and she's the one that had previous questions. So it can only logically apply to her. So that's one of those. Okay, here's the thing. That's one of those shots that people take when you have no intention of trying to fuck somebody. If you have any desire of the possibility of fucking somebody, you don't say stuff like that to her. And he knows this, and he don't care because he knows he's winning regardless. He went into this thing not giving a shit because he was winning regardless. Y'all dudes, and I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the ones who complained about him on both sides. They didn't understand. I was the only one that said he's already winning. Stop tripping on it. Stop tripping. This is not a Pookie Ray. He's not thinking about that. His real life is not thinking about that at all. His real life is playing Call of Duty and shit like that, kung fu fighting, and I don't know, pharmacy and shit like that. Like that's his real life. He is not tripping on this chick. I do not know why people was acting, because that was aggrandizing her. That was basically making it seem like her is the end all and be all of pussy. It's weird. Smart dudes get rejected all the time. Fuck. And not so smart dudes get rejected all the time.
Mel, you have any other questions?
No, I want you guys to talk.
She's laughing it off. She's laughing it off like he pretty much he took a shot at she's laughing it off because the dynamic has changed.
because I felt like, on the Pineapple Show, you didn't get that much time, but now we're learning you got a girlfriend. So now I'm like,
So I think that this is the first time I've seen Melanie Monaco without makeup, and I don't like it. And I'm not saying that she's not an attractive woman, because she is a very attractive woman. And I'm not saying that I would not bite the inside of her titties, both of them, because I most certainly would bite the inside of both of her titties. And I most certainly would have sex with her voice. No, I'm just saying that I do like the glossiness of her lips when she's made up, and she has a lot of beauty marks. Typically there's one or two beauty marks, but she has a lot of them. So still sexy, and I actually, if this is your worst, it's still good, and it's still better than Melanie King. But yeah, there's no but. I'd still fuck you. So that's pretty much it. All right.
I don't know. Is this messy? I don't know.
It's definitely not messy. At the end of the day, I'll talk the way I want to talk. And if there's any issue with my girlfriend, I'll talk that out with her at the end of the day.
Okay. So
why is she rubbing the hair? Those aren't moles are embossed. Like moles, no, these are like yeah, isn't a mole like a little mountain and shit? Like isn't a mole like isn't a mole like braille? Like if you touch it, it's a bump or something? No, these are just like pigmentations like in various different places of the face,
Leah, you have some questions for him? I don't know.
All right, now, Leah, you may speak.
Ooh.
This nigga. Hey, if you out there, let me know, and I'll shoot you the link. Because you didn't email me, but I get it. You busy with all the pussy and opportunity and shit like that, so I get it. But it's funny. It's funny how he's doing this. And it's funny how she's just taking it because she no longer has the pineapple button. This is my first time seeing it. Remind you. All right.
Well, first of all, though, you're not gonna talk to me like that. No, I'm just playing. But in all seriousness,
why are you laughing it off? And so it goes to show how empowered a chick is when a bunch of niggas, is trying to fuck. They walk around with that. But once the situation changed, it's like, and now he's the one that all the chicks is trying to fuck, but he's already fucking won. Now that dynamic has changed, look at how the demeanor has changed. God damn, she was like, she was walking through the thing like, nigga, I am light-skinned. Let it be known to all of you that want to fuck me, I am light-skinned. You better come with respect. She was walking around with that mentality. I'm light-skinned. I'm the only one you want. She was on some for real light-skinned shit. But now she's humble. She's laughing off direct insults. This is comedy. This is comedy, how the tables have turned upside down.
But I wouldn't say this though. Just like pertaining to your comment of what you said about how I felt like you were like trying to prove that you were better than me or something. Like restate that statement. I just want to make sure.
So a lot of people are telling me that the reason why you were so quick to dismiss me is because of the fact that I was working as a nuclear physicist at that time. Now, the issue that I see is that immediately after learning this and people are talking to you about it, you immediately came back with, that doesn't matter because I'm in nursing school, as if it were to combat me being a nuclear physicist, which I believe is the issue that a lot of people had.
No, I wouldn't say that. Well, first and foremost, let me say,
So he's wise in wording his shit. And I will say this, he is insinuating like, well, I'm not even gonna get into that. Hey, shout out to Anakin Skywalker. Shout out to Anakin Skywalker. When he was a Padawan learner, he introduced himself as a Jedi, and then somebody tried to correct him. He was like, "Oh no, he's not a Jedi. He's a Padawan learner." It's like, I'm Jedi enough to force choke the shit out of you, bitch. If I say I'm a Jedi, I'm a Jedi, and you gonna shut the fuck up, or you gonna see how Jedi I am. You don't want to see my hand where my saber be at, like so. I'm just saying, like, if people wanna update shit a little bit, just let them. Damn. But he makes a good point here. He's saying basically like stop trying to compare careers because that does get annoying. Man or woman, anybody that does some crap like that, that's annoying.
Say this. I didn't get that vibe. I didn't feel like you were trying to be better than me or one up me. What I said was is I would have enjoyed you telling me more about yourself, like what you like to do for fun.
If you would have enjoyed him telling her more about you, then you would have let him speak. But look at Melanie. She's looking like this bitch is lying. No, if you would have enjoyed him telling you more, then you wouldn't have pineappled his ass. Let's be clear. You would have listened to more. Or you would have said, tell me more. You would have said, oh, tell me more. That is what you would have happened. That is what would have happened. Somebody said he's more handsome than she is pretty. They look like they're related. They look like they are the offspring of two light-skinned people and that they are related. But quite frankly, I thought all light-skinned people were related. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I actually came up with that joke in my head when I was listening to One Master Teacher. Shout out to him. And he said that Beyonce is a distant cousin of his. I was like, damn, is all light-skinned people related? But nah, I'm joking. All right, let me play some more.
Not just work. That's where I was coming from. However, on the other end of the spectrum, I definitely probably could have asked better questions because I didn't.
So yeah, I watched that video. I watched that video where they were like, "Well, why didn't you just fucking ask him what he did for fun?" Like, I saw that video.
Yeah.
Okay. Good question. But the brother did say what he did for fun. Like we all seen, and I'm not going to go back to that video, but we all seen that he does martial arts for fun, And I think that he may have forgotten that. I think that he may have forgotten that because he said that he introduced himself and that he starts with his career, but it's not like he didn't show his more interesting side or a side of himself outside of his career. I know that she wants to write it off as I did it because let's face it, I'm not because you focused on your career and not you. But no, you focused on you. It's just that the things that you like Call of Duty, and you didn't mention that, but the things that you like, she don't really have a place for that. You're in the martial arts. She very likely isn't, So I couldn't find common ground and there just wasn't any chemistry. Now that's not even bad on her. It's not bad on her that she couldn't find chemistry, nor that she wasn't attracted to your job title or job description. It's really it's nobody is at fault here. But society had a weird way of judging this scenario.
To answer your question of what I like to do for fun, once again, I'm a martial artist. I like paint.
Okay, so he did actually remember that he stated that before. So yeah, her excuse of I did it because you didn't say what you did for fun is bullshit, and he knows it. And yeah,
paintball, anything that gets the heart racing. I love to street race. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Okay, this shit is pathetic. Everything this dude say now is funny. And I'm not talking about just like, ha ha, funny. No, everything he says gets a to the grin. Now he is the most, this is really interesting, like from a sociological standpoint, because what happened just now is his status went up extraordinarily. His status went up. He is temporary famous. He's Tupac for, 2 weeks, I guess. So now he's the most interesting guy in the world. Like before, it went from no interest to the most interesting dude in the world. To where I think that she is generally developing chemistry where there wasn't any before. Everything he's saying is funny. This dude says, shut the fuck up. And then later said, now you may speak. And she started laughing. Everything this nigga do is funny now. Is this what it's like being rich? Is this what it's like being rich? I don't know. I'm not rich. But is this what it's like being rich? I actually talked to somebody who I had a homie who had he wasn't rich, but he was teenager rich. And he had an Escalade. He said, man, I be telling bitches that the world is flat and they be laughing and agreeing. Like, I'm like, damn, this was back when the hot boys, this was when that was popular and shit. So I guess if you're rich and or handsome, and when I say handsome, I'm not talking about, how a lot of dudes think that they're handsome, and a lot of dudes probably are handsome. I'm talking about like the top 1% of good looking niggas in the world. Like, so I think that this is what it's like for them all the time. Everything they say is funny. Like, waiter, may I have the check, please? Like, god damn. Like, I do think that there's probably a point in life where you just do no wrong if you are that dude. And apparently he is. And look at her face. Look at her to the grin and shit. God dang. She is laughing with her mouth wide enough for a penis. Penis. I gotta see more of this shit. I have to. This is funny.
I'm a thrill seeker kind of guy.
Yeah, I think that shit is dope. And I would have been like, okay, we can go paintballing together. Like,
I didn't know he said paintballing.
Like, I don't know. That's I think
maybe as a group. I don't think my girlfriend would like just you and me.
God damn. Essentially what he's doing is chronically pineappling her. Now this is just a repetition of pineappling. And that wasn't funny. She's laughing again. She's laughing again. This time she has the hand over her mouth so she can put the dick in it with the hand. But she's laughing again. Holy crap. This is brutal to watch. He just pineappled you and now you are laughing again. Even Melanie's not laughing this time. Because this dude is like, wait a minute. You do know I have a girlfriend. I never took your ass seriously to begin with. And you're inviting yourself to paintball as if I'm asking you out. You invited yourself. He didn't say we should go paintballing sometime or we should go speed racing or I should kick your ass in Kung Fu or something like that. He didn't say that. No, what he's saying is, I have a girlfriend and you just invited yourself on a date with me after shooting me down for a date in the past. This shit is weird. And he's not laughing because he didn't tell a joke, but he's like, what the fuck? That shit was out of line. Like, it would have been cool if you did that when I didn't announce I had a girlfriend, but you're doing it now that I do announce that. And it's weird as fuck now. He's I don't know if he's confused, if he's just like, come on now, this chick. I think he might know exactly what's going on. Like, oh, this was just pretty much gonna laugh at whatever the fuck I said. So even Melanie, like, what the fuck?
go on paintball together. Also, I don't know if I want to go paintball one-on-one with you. Might be a little bit unfair.
Well,
that wasn't a joke. He's basically like, I am a trained seaman. I am a trained seaman. Yeah. And I paintball regularly. I actually had a Navy SEAL tell me that shit. It was about me and 6 other dudes, and former Navy SEAL, of course. And he said, I said, how about all of us against you? He said, no, that wouldn't be fair to you guys. And I think looking back on it, that was a stupid proposition, and he was very likely right. So I think that that's where he's getting at, but he's dead serious, and she's cracking the fuck up.
Regardless of that, now to go backwards, and you mentioning me saying that me being a nurse in school, that's not what I was saying. I wasn't trying to disregard you in your career path, but what I was saying is because I was getting a lot of backlash with people telling me like, oh, she's probably just a bottle girl, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, what she's saying now is making sense. So GC, salute. Melli is a real winner in this. Oh yeah, absolutely. But she has a great show, great concept, great idea, and great tits. So she's gonna win too. She is winning too. Oh, and a great accent. God dang, I would just like sleep with that accent. Fuck. My ex's, her accent is like shit. Like West African accents don't do anything for me. All right. And this one, he says, he's getting his revenge. Revenge of the nerds, niggas. Yeah, exactly. He may or may not be a nerd. Who knows? But yeah, like none of his interests really suggest nerd, like speed racing. And don't just group all smart dudes into the nerd category. Don't make that mistake. Like, if he said sci-fi or something like that, but maybe Call of Duty video games, maybe that may, but nothing really suggests that he might be in a nerd category unless he identifies as such. Who knows?
She's not smart enough for him. So that's where I was coming from. I'm like, no, I'm not really a bottle girl. I'm also not really stupid. I also do a lot. So that's where I was coming from. But I wasn't coming from a place of being like, it doesn't matter what he does because I do this. Like, that's not what I was saying.
Okay. That's part true, what you're saying. The chat room was attacking you, and you did retaliate with I have a job that requires intellect as well. That was what you were doing. Now, there was an undertone of, I don't need a guy who is smart because I'm smart in my own right. There was that there. Let's not pretend like that wasn't part of the reason that you were saying that. I get that they forced you into that predicament, However, your response wasn't like, I'm not a bottle girl. I actually have a different type of job. In addition to that, I do something outside of my looks. Your response wasn't that. Your response was more, I am not impressed by his title because I have one of my own. That's what your response was more like.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm glad that you're able to talk to about your side in regards to that, because a lot of people, I think, mistook the initial interaction between us and kind of clumped that together as those are our personalities. I saw a lot of people say that because of the fact that I wasn't staring at the camera 100% of the time, that I was afraid to speak, which unfortunately I wish was the case, but I really just wanted to get the fuck out of there. I felt like a fish out of water, to be honest. I was like, man, I really don't know what the fuck to say because I'm really not actually trying to get this chick. Like, bro, it was difficult.
She's laughing still. But he's basically saying, listen, I don't want your pussy. This is him pineappling her again. He's like, really, what you seen was me trying not to fuck you. And she's laughing it off. He's basically like, listen, I was just playing with you. I wasn't feeling you like that. You're not as hot as your Instagram post. and I was just looking around waiting for you to pineapple me so I can get back to playing Call of Duty. That is what he essentially was saying. Like, and you're laughing at it because it's all you can do at this point. You're not used to this level of rejection. You're not. Like all the stroke, the ego stroke that you got from all those guys hitting on you. Oh, and you didn't fuck any of them. You didn't fuck any of those guys. But what they did was they contributed to the collection plate that is your ego. And now this nigga is just taking it all back. She's taking it all back. Because now you got to ask yourself how many dudes was actually there for just for fun? How many of the dudes were actually just there for fun? Your ego is being deflated. It's being deflated like an air mattress. That shit is being deflated.
Well, to continue a conversation that I didn't want to have in the first place. I wanted to see one of my friends have that conversation with you. I just ended up fucking losing because I stuck ass at
Damn. He's basically saying that you are the losing prize. This dude is brutal. This dude is brutal. He's basically saying you are the losing prize. You are what somebody do when they lose a bet. Is what she's saying. Is what he's saying. Now, I do feel that there's some type of undertone, like, I don't like this bitch thing going on with him, which is why, because I doubt that he's this impolite on a day-to-day. I do. And I do get like he knows how to, he's not socially inept to where he knows how to, where he don't know how to spare someone's feelings. I do think that he knows how to spare her feelings, but he's like, hey, I don't give a shit. And there is some justification to that. Because quite frankly, she don't give a shit when she's pineappling people. So he does have a justification of saying, why should I spare your feelings? Does she, and I'm not talking about how she just pineappled him. I'm talking about like all the other 99 guys. It's like, he already seen her cold-hearted bitch side. So why should he hide his savage ass nigga side? So I do understand why he's doing it. And it's not personal. It's not revenge. He's more like, I gotta be nice for what to these bitches? He's probably related to Drake because light-skinned people are related. All right.
Particular game. So
well, yeah. Now I know that you can definitely hold a better conversation. That's number one. Number two, I also think it's funny because I feel like just how you were on there fucking around, so was I. I was like, this is totally for shits and giggles. Like this.
Shit. Shit. Why? So she don't really realize. So she's doing this to save herself, to save her own ego. Like, I'm just doing this for shits and giggles. Why are you fucking with Melody's show like that? Like Melli is looking at this like, oh, you both are doing this for shits and giggles. Well, I do this to pay the rent, motherfuckers. I do this to pay my bills. I do this so I don't have to stand on a street corner waiting for GameChanger to bite my titties. That's no, I'm joking. I never bit the titties of a street corner, bitch. But that's why I'm doing this. Don't stop undermining her shit to protect your ego. Like, oh yeah, I was just playing too.
This is a joke. Was not taking it seriously at all. But I just
wow.
And she just, so he's thinking what I'm thinking. This is my first time seeing this. So he's thinking what I'm thinking too, and that is, you just wasted a bunch of dudes' time. And I was talking to a chick about this. Was it last night or the night before? But anyway, I was talking to a chick about this recently. Wasting time like that is something precious. Stop wasting niggas' time. Because to somebody that is serious, Now, it really shouldn't be. Like, that shouldn't be the beginning of How I Met My Wife on the Pineapple Show after she rejected a bunch of other niggas. Like, that shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't take it serious, but there are those who do. And it's all a game to them, is what I'm saying. To so many females, it's all a game. And that's why so many brothers have stopped playing and they're suffering from CWS. They're suffering from cold approach withdrawal syndrome. They do not have time for this shit. And rightly so. Who got time for stuff like that? Like, who got time to see this what I mean? And I actually told this chick this at a pool hall one time, but I'm not even going to tell that story. But the truth of the matter is that a lot of women go to clubs, nightclubs, and shit like that just for fun. And it's a higher concentration. Well, I shouldn't even say that because they're both going for fun. They just have a different definition of fun. A lot of chicks go to nightclubs to dress up, shave their legs, put their best perfume on, put their best form-fitting dress on, etc., 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 just for fun, just to not fuck. And what happens as a result is what we've seen in that Dallas video, where there is a disparity between men and women at these singles venue. Because you have the women there who are not really taking it seriously. They're not going to suck any dick tonight. So the dudes are just like, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to go. Like, yes, it's good looking women here, but are they really here to suck dick, or are they really here to wait for me to ask them to suck my dick? Like, so once you come to that conclusion, you're just not going to waste your time with venues. And that's why, once again, that Dallas episode where, it was a singles event, it was like 80% women. That's why, because only 20% of them are actually looking to fuck. Which is why men gradually stop wasting time, unless they are doing it for fun too. But yeah, this is part of her trying to, like, you doing it for fun. Why the fuck would, so that's fun to you? Leading a bunch of niggas on is fun to you? He only did that to one person. You did that to like a plethora of dudes. And the more dudes that tried to smash, the more fun it would be to pineapple their ass.
Wow. Like a heart to the chest with this one, Mel. Damn. Stabbed the shit out of Mel. You called Mel a joke. God damn.
Now he did too, but granted, she did the whole episode like it's a joke. So basically, he pointed out what I just said. Keep in mind, I didn't watch this before, but he pointed out what I just said, and yeah, because now guys before calling in was like, hey, how many chicks out there are just doing this shit for fun? And it really makes sense that they are doing it for fun and an ego boost, but boosting their ego, at the expense of men's ego, building their ego off the broken egos of other men is what a lot of women do. And they consider that shit fun. So yeah, when Melanie Monaco do have like a sexy one, that's not just Instagram sexy, she's sexy without the filters. Let me see who she had on last night. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, so this is the one from last night. So, and note that I didn't watch it. This is from me watching this one now, and I watched a little bit of when she did the one-on-one with dude. So I didn't watch the show last night. 16 hours ago. I didn't watch the show last night. Look at this chick in the thing. She's light-skinned. Look at her hair. Yes, I do want to like rub her hair against my face like a paintbrush. And look at her titties. look at her lips and stuff like that. But I'm willing to bet. Hold on.
Hello.
Huh. Okay, so that's what she looks like. Okay, she's okay. I'll reserve my opinion on her. But oh, there go do. So he called the show again. The fuck is he saying? Hold on.
I tried college, try to get an education and everything, but I feel like as long as you have an end goal with anything you do and you apply yourself, you're always going to become successful. So I don't really care about that. And you don't have to go to college or go to school or anything to get an education. You can always learn otherwise.
This
you
is
can
true.
read books, you can, stuff like that to educate yourself too. So honestly, as long as you have an end goal.
All right, yeah, I think I heard earlier there's a question about whether or not you were willing to submit to somebody. I didn't quite get that answer to that question, and I'm sure some of them didn't get it as well. So
yeah, I said that I would submit to someone as long as they're more masculine, not masculine because I'm not saying I'm masculine, but more superior than I am, and then that.
Okay, fair enough. Seems pretty straightforward. So what I'm saying is that it would be a huge waste of time, but a lot of these chicks, the ones who do look good without the, well, put it like this. The fact that they get these type of attention on the Pineapple Show is really a reflection of how much attention they get without the Pineapple Show. So yeah, is what it is, and they don't really need the Pineapple Show to get dick, is what I'm saying. So I think a lot of them might be playing.
No. I was just saying, it was fun for me. I wasn't seriously trying to be in love, off of this dating shit. You know what I mean? I didn't think that I was gonna find my soulmate.
Mel, I
Oh, look at the look on Melli's face.
am stabbed the shit out of Mel. You called Mel. You called.
There's that penis laugh. There's that penis laugh.
Mel a joke. God damn.
No. I was just saying, it was fun for me. I wasn't seriously trying to be in love, off.
Look at this. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Dating, you know what I mean? I didn't think that I was gonna find my soulmate.
Mel, I am so sorry. This is crazy. Wow.
I mean,
wow.
You too.
Yeah, but so I also think that's just interesting. I feel just the.
No, he's one caller out of many. She's a person that did it there for hours.
The backlash from it was so interesting. I'm okay, so now the whole world knows me as a person. Y'all know what I do. Somebody told me I had 3 baby daddies, all kinds of shit. I'm all right.
That's rough. That's rough. Let me address something in the comments. Real quick, let me address something. A lot of them are saying the same thing. A lot of people are asking why I swear so much. Have you ever heard the term?
Oh, I know what he's gonna say. Okay, so we have similar brains, but except I'm not light-skinned. But yeah, curse like a sailor it makes sense. Yeah.
Mouth of a sailor.
Okay, I heard it different. I heard the term curse like a sailor.
I am a sailor. I cuss. I apologize. It's just my personality.
Oh my God.
Kind of a cocky asshole. A little bit. I'm kind of a little bit.
And she's going to laugh all the way. I'm a cocky asshole, and she's laughing. Yeah.
Of a cocky asshole.
All right. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else to say to each other? Or are you guys good? There's no bad blood?
Bad blood, definitely not. Just like everyone was saying, right? 2 different levels. Can't have bad blood between 2 different levels.
I have a question.
2 different levels. What do you mean by that?
Wait, I have a question because a lot of people told Leah that because of her, now you wouldn't date.
Wait a minute, 2 different levels. What is that? Is he saying that you ain't on my level? He's basically like, you will never, never, ever, 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 ever be on my level. What? Be on my level. And she's laughing.
It's black women. Is your girlfriend black?
Oh, I heard that. I heard that. No, I have no issues with dating black women. I think Mel is gorgeous beyond compare. It is nothing.
Oh shit! This nigga is. This nigga's cold blooded. This nigga's cold blooded. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh damn! My heart! My heart! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh damn! 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 All right, I gotta double up. Hey, brother, if you watch this, in the thing, I got to have you on my show. I got to have you on my show, brother. I'm gonna hit you in the Instagram. You already hit me in the chat room. I'm gonna hit you in the Instagram. Oh shit! Damn! 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 People say I'm cold-blooded. This dude is cold. This dude is cold. They must have took him to like Antarctica. They must have took him to like a submarine in Alaska or Antarctica or some shit, because he came back cold to the motherfucker. God, that was just cold. And she could do nothing but laugh. There's nothing she could do about it but laugh. Oh crap, that was cold. Oh shit. He said, I love black women. Melly is sexy as hell. Oh shit. Oh damn. Damn. I'm dehydrated. That shit is funny as fuck.
Nothing to do with black women. Nothing to do with black women. As far as I'm concerned.
Nah, I want to hear that shit again. I gotta hear that shit again. I'm gonna look at her face the moment it happens.
Black women. Is your girlfriend black?
Oh, I heard that. I heard that. No, I have no issues with dating black women. I think Mel is gorgeous.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She's not laughing at that one, but she's going to, like, in a moment, possibly fake laugh at it. Let me see.
Beyond compare.
Oh, there you go. There you go. She didn't want to. You poked my heart. Where is it at? Where is it at? I'm gonna start doing things like Bernard and then be doing in Chantel. Hold on. Hold on. But in the meantime, I gotta do it the manual way. Cause this shit is too funny. This shit is too fucking funny. Like, I'm gonna start doing like the memes and shit. So for those of you who don't know, I used to use this meme all the time. Hold on. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't it. She poked his face. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go.
You broke my heart. Okay.
That's what he did. You poked my heart.
You broke my heart.
You poked my heart. This nigga poked her heart. Oh, I gotta get this into a meme. That shit is funny as hell. You poked my heart. He poked her heart, and she has no choice but to laugh at the shit. You poked her heart. You poked my heart. Oh man, that is comedy. Look at Melli's face. Oh crap. Oh, this is amazing.
It has nothing to do with black women. Nothing to do with black women.
Hold on. Yeah, that's just too. I gotta do it one more again. And that, in fact, I'm gonna do it slow motion. That shit is just too funny. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it at regular speed.
With dating black women, I think Mel is gorgeous.
Oh shit. Oh, what's up? Ray, don't be weird. Some new Ray Santana. Don't say weird. What the hell is? Keep shit like that to yourself. Or go fight off the enemies your damn self. Until then, I don't want to hear shit. In fact, hold on. Show some respect.
Beyond compare. It has nothing to do with black women. Nothing to do with black women. As far as I'm concerned, all women are pretty much the same. Like, I just see people as human at this point. It's not even...
So he's not going to say if his girlfriend is black or not.
Like a matter of race. Because I've seen black people act more like white people, or Asian people act more like Hispanic people. At this point, I literally just like look at...
I never seen an Asian person act like a Hispanic person ever. That's a new one. I have not, and I see Asian people emulate just about everybody else. I have not seen an Asian person just like button the top two buttons and say, "Hey, what's going on, SA?" Like I haven't seen that. The only time I hear about an Asian person talking about an essay is when they write an essay. But hey, they're and we have both here. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not saying it don't exist. I just said I haven't seen it. That's it.
Get people, and I'm just like, you were raised a certain way. It has nothing to do with your race. You were raised in a particular environment that made you the way you are. I don't really like, it's whatever.
Okay, but answer the question. Is your girlfriend black?
Ha! It's not fun. It's only funny to me. Why are you in the middle laughing?
No, my girlfriend is not black. I apologize for those of you that were expecting.
Oh shit, this dude. Why are you apologizing? You don't have to apologize for that shit. The last time you talked to a black chick, she pineappled you. You can always say that. You can always say that.
Expecting me to be like some, because I know a lot of people were expecting me to have like a black girlfriend for sure. It's just crazy. No, my girlfriend is Caucasian and Native American. I apologize.
Stop apologizing.
She said stop apologizing.
No, bro, they keep asking if my girlfriend's black still. Like,
yeah, she's feeling real uncomfortable right now. She is definitely in the hot seat. She is definitely in the hot seat. Jackie says not shocked at all. You wouldn't fuck him. You came. Hold on. You came on this very show and said you would not fuck him because he's too damn young. Okay? Listen me good, black women. God damn it. Until y'all fuck me, shut the fuck up. I repeat, I'm not talking about me individually. I'm talking about the plurality of men. The plurality. Plurality. Okay? Don't say anything until after you suck my dick. That is it. That is the only time I want to hear your words. You have nothing to say about where I put my dick unless I'm taking it out of you. Period. Until you suck my dick, you have nothing to say about who does. That's like if Coca-Cola don't hire you and they say, "Oh, I can't believe you working at Pepsi." Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you.
No, guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's not. Nothing against black people, though, at all. Love black women. Nothing against them.
Yeah.
No, she's not Latina either. Just that she was white and Native American.
Okay. Well.
Slim. Hey, Slim.
Okay. Well, anything else you guys want to say? We good?
I'm free for the next 10 minutes, and then I gotta go on the Melanie King show.
Okay. Oh shit! Look at you. You got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I told y'all he's doing a tour. He's doing a tour and shit. So yeah, he's not gonna have time for my little channel. But anyway, he threw out the compliment to Melli. That's funny.
Make your rounds.
You're catching up now on your rounds. I did my share. I'm done talking about this subject after tonight.
Nah, I'll drag you back in for a few more. You don't get to.
Damn. And she's still laughing it off. This dude is brutal. This dude is brutal. Rest in peace, Kimbo Slice. Dang. This dude is just like amazingly every opportunity. Dang. This dude, he really is kung fu fighting. He is kung fu fighting. Every single opportunity he got to do a whoop-ah, he just hit the fuck out of her with it. God dang, he is just Bruce Lee in bitches. He is too cold. He is too cold. This is funny.
To escape until I'm done with this particular
What do you mean? No, I went through the first wave alone. You were not here.
Yeah, but that's you. I'm different. You don't worry about it.
So
don't even worry about it. You'll be there.
All your offers.
Decline? You mean you're gonna miss out, is what you meant to say.
I know. I got enough hate for
Hate?
time. Yeah.
How did you get any hate?
What? People.
That's not hate. That's not hate. There's a difference between people having an opinion and true hate.
No,
true hate.
Okay, here's the thing about her. I don't think that she should have taken really heat for this situation at all. Because if there's no chemistry, there's no chemistry. So like, stop trying to mix chemicals that don't mix, oil and water. That being said, I don't really have any sympathy for somebody who shoots down niggas for fun. Like, I can't have sympathy for a woman who shoots down men for fun. Like, that's very poor character.
People were definitely dragging me in the comments for sure. Don't you think so, Melli?
Yes, they were dragging him.
Yeah.
No. I promise you, they might have had negative opinions. Wasn't true hate. A lot of people on the internet, true hate is not a thing, really. A lot of people on the internet might talk the talk, they don't have true hate. Guarantee it.
Okay. That was a bit too...
You'll know what true hate is when you're at...
Okay, that was a bit too philosophical, but I get it. He obviously has a strong belief system regarding that.
Actually ready to do something about it. These people just talk.
Very true. But I was getting that heat. Whoever just said that, yeah, she was getting that heat. I was.
Oh yeah, no, you were getting heat. No, definitely. They were flaming the shit out of you. Shit was funny. Saw all of it.
Somebody just said I
Great comments.
but he had a whole girlfriend.
He laughing at your misery.
That's
Yep.
I might be a little bit at fault. Might. But I still got rejected, guys. At the end of the day, she's the villain. This one. Antagonist. I'm gonna be a recurring character in the Pineapple Show, though. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a great time.
That's fine.
Oh, so that's why he was on with that other
I was
chick.
one and done. I retired on Melli's show as far as dating.
You retired? You retired out of the Pineapple Show? Let me explain it. Let me explain it like this. Every good TV show needs a recurring character. I just happen to be that recurring character.
Oh, you decided.
Wow, that is fucking up.
Oh crap. This dude. Wow.
Awkward. Someone just asked if they could kiss my ass. That's fucking weird. You're a weirdo, guy. Damn. Crazy.
All right. Well, what?
That is very weird. That is very weird. Like, I mean, I'd bite Melly's ass. Everybody know I like biting ass, but it is a little weird. That's some shit you keep to yourself.
We're gonna go. Thank you. Maybe I'll see you on the Pineapple Show again. And that's that.
Maybe. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Peace out. I will talk to you later, Melli.
All right. Bye, Leah.
Bye.
Oh, wait. What?
All right, so that's that. Do I got time now? The hour's up. All right. So yeah, that happened. Dude is winning, and in addition to, and I didn't even know that he just like went on like a cold snap. So in addition to winning, he just went like Frostelicus on a bitch, and to just bring out the humor of it. So yeah, all of y'all worries and like, you know, oh, they going for Pookie. These chicks do not. Is this what y'all were tripping on? This laughing chick, you know, this Joker's little sister chick. Is that what y'all were tripping about? Like, and I think that she put on some pounds. Like, I mean, within a very short period of time. Is that what y'all was really? Is that what y'all was worried? Y'all were really worried about her opinion. Notice how he didn't give a shit. Be more like, dude, he did not give a shit. It was not that important. I repeat, it was not that important. It was not that big a deal to him. He got his, you know, Anglo-Indian, you know, he got his Anglo-Cherokee girl. He was not tripping. Do not trip on his behalf. And to the other side, he is not losing. He is not losing. He gets opportunities more so than the overwhelming majority of the dudes on the other side that want to paint him as a loser, you know. So I mean, just from this show alone, he has rejected more pussy than many of y'all niggas got in the last 5 years. So that's just that. That is just that. That is how it's going to work. Don't let stuff like that fool you. You know, it's not a matter of rejecting niggas because they smart. It's rejecting niggas because she thought that shit was fun. She thinks shit like that is fun, and come to find out that the fun thing goes both ways. The fun thing happens on both sides. So he was having fun. Well, he was having fun getting shot down by you while you was having fun shooting him down. So y'all both had fun together. And then y'all met up again, and he had a lot more fun at your expense. That nigga was having a lot of fun. He was having a lot of fun. I don't have nothing wrong with black women. Melody's sexy as hell. Oh, Melli is sexy as hell. Oh, you poked my heart. That dude is cold-blooded. He's like a little blonde white girl twin that just goes around poking little white boys' hearts and shit like that. That's him. He just walk around with his finger out poking bitches in our heart. Oh shit. This is comedy. Let me see the other stuff. All right, hold on right quick. This shit is hilarious. Oh shit. All right, so after this, let me like the video. Head on over to Edwards. Apparently he talking about me, so I'm gonna head over there and see what he's discussing, because something's going on, so who knows. But once again, shit, W for dude. Like, I mean, if you look at attention, and even though men don't covet it as much as women, attention does turn into other tangible and physical goods that he could receive. So, hey, salute to him. He can now make a brand for himself, like the nuclear physicist dude, from the Pineapple Show. He started his own channel, and he has a channel, and I looked at it, had like 19 subscribers. But I bet you it's a lot more now, So, and apparently he's showing up again on Melody's show, and I didn't see it, but if I'll cover it again if there's a there. Damn, I want to get him on the show. I should have responded, but now he's too big. He's too big for my measly channel. But if you come through, then come through. So yeah. So he has 76. So he can make a brand of himself. He just has to say, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I know people would, because I would, just to see him say cold-hearted shit to bitches, like, and I think he's gonna fuck that version on the side, just saying. All right, so with that, head on over to Edwards. Thank the Cash Apps and Super Chats, managers and moderators, those who listen silently, and those who participate in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. This is GameChanger 00100. Game over. Peace.